everyone, it's Tutorial Tuesday. Now, the more observant among you may have noticed something different this week. We are 3 instead of 2. We're delighted that Graham has been able to join us, unusually, for the tutorial, and we're definitely glad to see him and his bass.
How kind, how kind.
Oh well, any old Maidstonian would do the same and all that. Now this week's song, it's Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. Brilliant song with music by the genius that is Burt Bacharach and lyrics by Hal David. Was featured in the film Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid in 1969, originally recorded by B.J. Thomas. And I remember there was also a fairly decent recording by Sacha Distel. That's the fella's name. French, don't you know? But anyway, it's a good song, and it features in quite a few club songbooks, usually in the key of C. So just to buck the trend, we're going to be doing it in the key of F major. And the first thing you need to look at, really, is the little introduction, and what seems to work is a G minor 7th chord followed by a C 7th chord. But it's not quite as simple as that because it's sort of on the half beat. So, okay, if I can demonstrate what I mean, the count would be a 4 count, it's in 4/4 time, and it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, like that. So we're on the second beat of the bar and then on the third beat of the bar, but coming in a quarter of a beat early, if that makes sense. So it's slightly syncopated and it sounds a bit staccato. But that's how it works. And the notes of the melody would probably be a B flat and a C. So may I suggest that what seems to work is a G minor 7th like so, which is simply 0, 2, 1, 1. And then when you get to the C 7th, if you play your normal 0, 0, 0, 1, you're getting that B flat up there the same, so there's nothing changes. So what seems to work is if you play the C 7th with the B flat on the G string, so instead of 0, 0, 0, 1, you're playing 3, 0, 0, 3. So on my low G, that B flat is rumbling away down there. On Pam's high G, if you play the whole chord, you see the B flat is kind of lost in the chord, but it works, and it seems to work quite nicely as an introduction into the song. So,
and what is Graham doing?
And what is Graham doing on the bass?
Graham is simply playing a G and a C, so it comes out as 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
See, it's nice. It works very well. And then we get into the first verse. Now, it starts on an F, then goes to an F major 7th, and then an F 7th. Right, several ways of going about that. Your standard position 2, 0, 1, 0 works quite well. Pam is going to go up the dusty end. Well, heading towards the dusty end. She's playing her F as 5, 5, 5, 8. And she's playing her F major 7th as 5, 5, 5, 7. And F 7th as 5, 5, 5, 6. So we've got that nice little run down there. And that is, if you've got several of you playing in a group, that's one person could take on those higher sounds. The rest of us, well, we can play the F, as I say, 2, 0, 1, 0. And the major 7th, well, you've got 2 ways of attacking that. You can play 5, 5, 0, 0, which is nice. Or if you want to cheat and you're feeling lazy, then you can play it as an A minor shape, 2-0-0-0, because when you've only got 4 sounds to play with, that shape can act as an F major 7th, because we're doing the run down an octave lower than Pam. Pam's doing hers up there, but we're doing ours down here. We're doing F, E, E flat. And so, of course, we're playing an F, and then we're playing an F major 7th, which is the E note, and it looks, lo and behold, it just looks like an A minor. And then we go to the F 7th, which is 2-3-1-0, or is it? Well, 2-3-1-0 is what most of the chord books will show you as an F 7th, but I always like to add the C on the A string, 3rd fret of the A string with your little finger. It just makes a much more rounded chord. Because if you break that down, if you play F 7th as 2-3-1-0, you're getting 2 A notes and no C. So you get an A, an E flat, an F, and another A note. So if you put that C on the 3rd fret of the A string, then you are getting the complete chord with the C on the top. So I prefer that voicing for C 7th as a general rule. Sorry, F 7th, not C 7th. Don't reset brain. Okay, so we've got an F major 7th, and an F 7th, and then a B flat. Now you must all have come to terms with the dreaded B flat by now, so I'm not going to bother, spending any more time on that. It's 3-2-1-1, and you can either flatten your index finger across the E string and the A string, or you can make it a full 4-string bar as Pam does. So 4-string bar on the 1st fret, and then your other 2 fingers. So B flat. Okay, enough of that. Then we go to an A minor 7th. Okay, now A minor 7th, as any fool know, is that. But I don't tend to use that one very often because it's you have absolutely no control over what sound comes out. You've just got that, you can't do anything else with it. So there are various strategies that you can employ for an A minor 7th. The one that works quite well is 2-0-3-0. So the 7th note, the minor 7th note, is there. Or there's also 4-0-4-5-3, which means it's a G minor shape, but raised 2 frets. So you have an A minor with a G on the 4th string, on the G string. So that's another voicing of A minor 7th. Right, that covers the first 2 lines of the song. So if we put all that together, what we get is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Fairly simple, but it just sort of hangs together quite nicely. And then the next line of the verse, we go to a D 7th followed by an A minor 7th. Now again, various ways of voicing it. Find the one you like. But if you're feeling lazy and can't be bothered to look any further, I'll show you a little trick. If you play A minor 7th as 2-0-3-0, then all you have to do is to slide your ring finger down on the E string to the 2nd fret, and lo and behold, there you have an open D 7th. So A minor 7th, D 7th. It's only 1 note different, and a semitone at that. So hardly any difference at all. But the harmonies that it creates make such a difference.
Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze.
He's right.
Sorry about that.
Yes, he did. And in tune.
I did, yes.
Yes, right. So where were we? Oh, yeah.
I've forgotten that.
Yes. Nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops keep falling on my head. They keep falling. So we've got that A minor 7th to D 7th, repeated A minor 7th to D 7th, and then a G minor 7th. Raindrops keep falling on my head, they keep falling. Then we get to a C 7th at the end of the line, and that C 7th appears slightly unexpectedly. You don't quite expect the C 7th at that particular juncture. It's either, you'd expect it either earlier or later, but it goes on the first syllable of falling. But that's where I'm putting it anyway. You can put it where you like. But so that's, if we go through the intro and the first verse, what we get is this: 2, 3, 4, 1.
Sorry. Now that was a deliberate mistake to see if I was going to catch anybody out.
If you believe that, you'll believe anything.
Let's do the last line again, shall we?
Shall we?
Yes.
Right. 1, to go from nothing. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Nothing seems to fit. Raindrops are falling on my head. They keep falling. There you go. That C note came in on the bass there. I heard it. If you keep doing that, I'm not going to invite you again. Yeah. Right.
Smacked hands, you poo.
Yeah.
Ow, I shouldn't have done that.
Enough of this frippery. So the second verse, I just did me some talking to the sun. Don't forget the stop after the end of the first verse into the second. What musicians call a tacet, which means no instruments. So the first couple of words, so I just, the second verse, are unaccompanied. So we get, oh, my head, they keep falling, so I just did. Okay, and then you come back in on the F, so a little stop there. And then the second verse is exactly the same structure musically as the first. And again, at the end of the second verse, before you go into the bridge, again, there's a little stop there, so we get the same lyric. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling, but there's one thing. Okay, and the bridge goes back to an F and then an F major 7th. So again, anywhere you like. It might be good to vary the voicing of your F major 7th there, either up there, 5557, or 5500 works in there, or even if you're being really lazy, the A minor shape, 2000. And the bridge is quite straightforward. It's F major 7th to B flat, C and C 7th, A minor 7th, anywhere you like, and then the last line, D7 to G minor 7th, and then that little turnaround, which is the same as the introduction. So if we put all that together, it just works like this. But there's one thing I know, the blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long, happiness steps up to greet me. And then we get into the third verse, which again is musically identical to the first two, except that at the end of the third verse we get the line, because I'm free, nothing's worrying me. And nothing complicated there. F major 7th, G minor 7th, and C 7F. After that we go into a little instrumental break, which is just the first part of the bridge, because following on from that instrumental break, the last line of the bridge is sung. So what happens at the end of the third verse and into the instrumental goes because I'm free, nothing's worrying. 2, 3, it won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. And then Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head, which is a repeat of the third verse. Then we finish the song by just repeating Nothing's Worrying Me 3 times, and then you slow it down the last time round and finish on an F major 7th if you like, preferably 5-5-5-7, or you could even finish on an F 6th, which is 5-5-5-5, or even an F major 5-5-5-8. The world is your lobster, as they say. So just to run through that that finale, the little coda at the end, if we go from Because I'm Free, because I'm free, nothing's worrying me, nothing's worrying me, nothing's worrying me. And there you are. It's a pretty song and not difficult to play. It's got 1 or 2 little bits and bobs that might give you pause to think. And what we're aiming to do in all of these tutorials is to make you a better player. And if any of the little tips and tricks that we show you in this song or any other help to make you a better player, then we consider that mission accomplished. So that's it. If anybody has any queries, please ask us. We'll be happy to answer. If anybody wants our version of the song sheet for this, it's available on request. There will be a play-along version out on YouTube over the weekend and on our page, of course, which, in case you've forgotten, is A Band on Ship. And Pam's YouTube channel is Pam Smith A Band on Ship. And that's us. We'll have another comic song along for you on Friday, and then the week after that is Easter weekend, Good Friday. So we'll have to keep our options open for that.
But we're not going anywhere.
Exactly. Where are we going? Into the back garden, maybe, if the sun's shining, and that's about it. But until then, until we see you, you know what to do. Stay safe. Be kind to yourselves, take care of each other, and we're going to leave you to do what you got to do. So it's goodbye from Pam.
Bye.
Bye from Graham, and thanks
Bye.
again to Graham for joining us for this tutorial. And it's goodbye from me, so we'll see you soon. Bye for now.